So a very warm welcome everyone to Winchester Sport and Leisure Park and session number 12 of the Swim England South East Region Championships 2023. Before we do start the competition, please listen carefully to the safety announcement. Swimmers, coaches, team managers and spectators, you are reminded that the depth of the water throughout the pool is 2 metres and the starting blocks are 700 millimetres above the water level. If there is a false start, you must continue with a shallow racing dive. You must not topple into the water head downwards, as this is dangerous. If you are starting in the water, you must lower yourself over the side. Do not jump or dive. The signal that you'll hear if it becomes necessary to evacuate the building will be a loud audible alarm. Should it become necessary to evacuate the building, please follow the instructions of the pool staff or the announcer. To evacuate the building, please use the nearest marked emergency exits. Swimmers and officials must not return to the changing rooms to collect their clothing or personal belongings. And swimmers are advised to remove all jewellery in order to prevent accidental injury to themselves. Finally, swimmers are reminded that they must be dry and wearing shoes when they leave the pool area. And swimmers are not permitted to sit in the balcony when not swimming. So, swimmers, coaches, your warm-up has now finished. Please clear the pool and allow the girls and boys to have to prepare for the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of fair play, we'd also ask you to switch off all mobile phones and pagers. If one were to activate during the start of a race, it could distract the swimmers and the officials. We also do ask for complete silence and no flash photography when the swimmers are signalled to the blocks. Please wait until the heads have surfaced after the flags before using flash. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your referees and their team of officials. We have 2 referees this session. First of all, we have Susan Harrison from Slough Dolphin. And a very warm welcome to Mark Govan from City of Milton Keynes. And our start of this session is our lovely Dave Greenaway from Fareham Nomads. A very warm welcome to our referees and their team of officials. I would also like to introduce to you some swimming royalty. We actually do have on poolside this morning, timekeeping and inspector turn in lane number 1, the President of Swim England South East Region, Mr. John Tripp. We do actually call him Mr. T because he's actually President of Swim England South East Region. He's also president of Hart Swimming Club, and he's also president of Yateley Tiddlywink Society. So a very warm welcome to John Tripp, Mr. T as we call him. Officials, please take your places. We will start the first race in a few moments' time. And to everyone who's watching on YouTube, we are broadcasting live on YouTube right now. A very warm welcome to you all. We will be monitoring the messages that come through on YouTube today. If you would like to send any messages of support through to your swimmers, we will do our best to read them out. Please do keep them clean though. Remember, we are broadcasting live, and we would like to get as many messages of support out to the swimmers if we can. Good luck to everyone swimming today. Right on time, we're starting with our first event today, event 701. This is for boys 11 to 15 years, 200 metres individual medley. This event will be swum over 11 heats. Heat 1, referee.
Take your marks.
In this first heat, we have 6 swimmers. In lane 1, in lane 2, Satoshi Bag from Abingdon Vale. In lane 3, Harry Palmer from Maxwell. Lane 4, Gabriel Williams from Hastings Seagull. In lane 5, Joe Griffiths from Maidenhead. Lane 6, Jasper Yao from RTW Monson, and in lane 7, Pranas Balsis from Guildford City. All of these boys are in the 12 and underage group in this race. Coming up to 100 metres, it looks to be the swimmer in lane 4 going to turn first. Lane 4 is Gabriel Williams from Hastings Seagull. He turned first in lane 4, just slightly ahead of lane 5, Joe Griffiths, and turning third was Jasper Yao in lane number 6. And as a reminder, this is the heats of the boys 200 metres individual medley. There will be finals for this event in this afternoon's session. And turning first at that third turn was Satoshi Bag from Abingdon Vale over in lane 2. That's a good breaststroke length from Satoshi in lane 2. I think it might be lane 4 back in the lead now. Very strong final length here from a swimmer in lane 4. That's Gabriel Williams from Hastings Seagull. And Gabriel's going to touch first. His unofficial time, 2:52.42. That's inside his entry time. Touching second was Joe Griffiths in lane 5. And touching third, Satoshi Bag in lane number 2. As always, these times are unofficial until confirmed by the referee. Heat 2, referee.
Take your marks.
So in lane 1 is Matthew Van Zeel from Epsom and District. In lane 2 is Thomas Knoll from Fareham Nomads. In lane 3 we have Oliver Ratchford from Black Lion. In lane 4 is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. In lane 6 is Barnaby Watson from Tigers Jersey. In lane 7 is Oscar Dyer from Embridge Phoenix. And in lane 8 we have William Larter from Black Lion.
And in lane 5, we have Daniel Stevens from Basingstoke Bluefins. So after a third length, it's Noel Thomas, or Thomas Noel even, from Fareham Nomads. He turned first in 2:10.51. Turning second, we had Daniel in lane 4. And we're now coming down this final length. It looks to be possibly lane 4 in the lead. Lane 4 is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. Daniel Lawrence in lane 4 touches first. Touching second was Thomas Knoll from Fareham Nomads in lane 2. And touching third was Oliver Ratchford from Black Lion in lane number 3. As always, these times are unofficial until confirmed by the referee.
Heat 3, referee.
Take your marks.
So in lane 1 we have Harrison Wilkins from Maidstone. In lane 2, Zachary Kalen from Maidenhead. In lane 3, Jake Mock from White Oak. In lane 4, Zachary Maiden from Beaudesure Barracudas. Lane 5 is Charlie Braid from White Oak. Lane 6 is Joshua Hutchinson from Woking. And lane 7, Xander Brown from Farnham. In lane 8 is Cooper Robinson from Beaudesure Barracudas. And turning first in lane 2 is Zachary. looks like they're all in a straight line from 2 through to 5 here.
Just a reminder to everyone who's watching on YouTube, there's well over 100 of you watching right now. If you would like to send any messages in to YouTube, we will try to read out any messages of support to your swimmers. As long as they're clean, I shall read them out.
So it looks like turning first at the end of the breaststroke is Jake Mock, closely followed by Zachary in lane 2. All right. So coming in first in lane 5 is Charlie Braid with a time of 2:40.96. That's the unofficial time for lane 5. And then in second is Zachary in lane 2, closely followed by Jake in lane 3.
Leave the water by the side, please, swimmers.
Heat 4, referee.
Take your marks.
In lane 1 we have Theodore Sangameneri from Maidenhead. Lane 2, Michael Gannon from City of Oxford. In lane 3, Bryce Wallace from Sevenoaks. Lane 4, Charlie Cox from Thanet. In lane 5 we have Josh Greeno from Maidenhead. Lane 6, Oliver Berry from Basingstoke Bluefins. Lane 7, Sam Way from Guildford City. And in lane 8, Vlad Kabanoff from Maxwell. We do have some messages come through on YouTube, so I will read out a few now. We've got a message from Jarek. He said, "Go Maidstone swimmers, swim fast." Tim's has said, "Go Ayan for tomorrow," and Liberty Earth Roll has said, "Go Lancing." So some messages of support already coming through today. Back in the pool, it looks to be lane 4 in the lead in this heat. Lane 4 is Charlie Cox. He swims for Thanet Swimming Club. Very good backstroke for length there from Fanet in lane 4. That's Charlie. All these swimmers seem to be doing different types of turns there. So lane 6 over in the lead at the moment. That looks to be somewhere in lane 6. That's Christopher Williams, and he swims for Didcot Barramundi, turning first in lane number 6. Turning second there, lane number 5. That was Ben McDougall from Wickham, and turning third was Lon Ray in lane number 8. We've got a message come through on YouTube from Liz Davey. Liz has said, well done to Jake and Charlie from White Oak. Yeah, they swam in heat number 3 of the 200 individual medley. Well done, Jake and Charlie. And we've got a message from Morgan, who has said, happy birthday and good luck to Rhiann Stain on the 800 metres freestyle. Go smash it. So that's just what I'd like to do on my birthday, swim 800 metres freestyle in the regional championships. Good luck, Rhiann. And we've got about 25 metres to go now. It looks to be lane 3 in the lead, possibly. Yeah, lane 3 looks to be in the lead. Very, very close though with lane 7. Who's going to get the touch in this heat? And it is lane 3, Edward Williams in lane 3, touched first, only marginally ahead of Harry in lane number 7, and touching third, Ben McDougall in lane number 5. As always, these times are unofficial until confirmed by the referee.
Heat 7, referee.
Take your marks.
So in lane 1 we have Josh Shrivener from Bicester Bluefins. In lane 2 is Archie Turner from Basingstoke Bluefins. In lane 3 is Harry Mack from Portsmouth North Sea. And in lane 4, Finley Wood from City of Milton Keynes. In lane 5 is Thomas Melville from Guildford City. In lane 6 is Alfie Toms from Maxwell. In lane 7 is Finbar Eaton from Windsor. And in lane 8 is Harvey Kershaw from Black Lion. So it's looking like lane 1, Josh Shrivener, and lane 5, Thomas Melville. So yes, Thomas is turned in lane 5 first, closely followed by Josh. So moving into the breaststroke, it looks like lane 5 is edging ahead there, Thomas Melville from Guildford City. So Thomas Melville from Guildford turning first, followed by Harry Mack in lane 3 from Portsmouth North Sea, and then Finbar Eaton from Windsor in lane 7. So coming into the finish, the last 25 metres. Looks like Thomas Melville is taking a lead there. Coming through in lane 3 is Harry Mack. So it's a close one between Harry Mack and lane 4, Finley Wood. So Thomas Melville was first, Harry Mack was second, and Finley Wood was in third.
Heat 8, referee.
Take your marks.
All right, in Heat 8, in lane 1, we have Fraser Adamson from the City of Southampton. In lane 2, Harry Militis from Tigers Jersey. Lane 3, Oliver Smith from Bicester Bluefins. Ollie Smith from Bicester Bluefins. In lane 4, Oliver Fremantle from Guildford City. In lane 5, Leonardo Masserini from Brighton. In lane 6, Oscar Farthing from Thanet. In lane 7, we have Frederick Dutoff swimming for Guildford City. And in lane 8, Jacob Watson from Tigers Jersey. So this is heat number 8 of 11 heats. We're racing through these heats. Looking quite close in this heat. It looks like possibly lane 6 might be in the lead at this point, but very close. We do have a message from the marshals. Please could the first heat of the girls 1500 metres freestyle now report to the marshalling area. So heat 1 of the girls 1500 metres freestyle, please could you report to the marshals. It looks to be lane 6 now in the lead, just stretching ahead now in this breaststroke. Lane number 6 is Oscar Farthing from Thanet. He looks to be a very strong breaststroker there. And we just had a quick message of support come through. I'm reading it out now because the swimmer is in heat 9 coming up now. It's a message from Raphael Bello. Raphael has said, "Go Aquils, swim strong." Aquils are swimming in lane 3 in the next heat. So turning first there was Oscar Farthing in lane number 6. Oscar swims for Thanet. Coming back strong now, swimming in lane number 7, that's Frederick Dutoff from Guildford City. Looking very close down this final 25 metres. And touching first in an unofficial time of 2:24.12 is Oscar Farthing in lane 6. Touching second, Frederick Dutoft in lane 7. And third was Leonardo Masserini from Brighton in lane number 5. As always, these times are unofficial until confirmed by the referee.
Heat 9, referee.
Take your marks.
So in lane 1 we have Flavio Rosso from Guildford City. In lane 2 is Monty Smith from Wickham District. In lane 3 is Aquilis Bello from Embridge Phoenix. In lane 4 is Marcus Haig from Wickham District. In lane 5 is Max Morgan from Reed School Swimming Club. In lane 6 is Aubrey Armard Marda Bennett from Royal Tunbridge Wells. In lane 7 is Sam Buxton from Guildford City, and in lane 8 is Finn Jackson from Maidstone.
We do have a message come through on YouTube from Amy Moran. Good luck to all the Bluefin swimmers today, and especially Clara Moran. Smash your 1500 metres. Lots of love for Mummy, Bish the dog, Nana, Bob and Auntie Eileen, who are all watching on YouTube. So good luck to Clara there.
So lane 4 has taken the lead. That's Marcus Haig from Wickham.
We're still missing 2 swimmers for the first heat of the girls' 1500 metres freestyle. Could you make your way to the marshalling area as soon as possible, please, because you're swimming in less than 10 minutes' time.
So turning first is Marcus Haig from Wickham District, followed by Achilles Bellow from Embridge. And in third is Bennett Armanda from Royal Tunbridge Wells. So closely coming into the finish is lane 4, Marcus Haig in a time of 2:15.81 unofficially, followed by Max Morgan. And in third we have Achilles Bellow from Elmbridge.
Well done, swimmers. Another quick message has come through from Fiona Lee. Best of luck to all the Farnham swimmers today. Go Tom and Xander this morning, and Eva and Hamish joining them this afternoon. Heat 10, referee.
Take your marks.
This is a penultimate heat in this event. In lane 1 we have Adam Amaref from Wickham District. In lane 2, Charlie Francis from Alton District. Lane 3, Harry Cox from Thanet. In lane 4 we have Isaac Thompson from Tigers Jersey. Lane 5, Oscar Collier from Black Lion. In lane 6, Jackson Schwiderski from Wickham District. In lane 7, Lucas Lovell from Portsmouth North Sea. And in lane 8, Samuel Hall from Elmbridge Phoenix. So this is the penultimate heat. We have one more heat to go, and then we'll be able to announce the names of the finalists. A message to all the spectators up in the gallery. If you do leave the balcony today and you're leaving for the day, please could you hand in your armband back to the desk at the balcony, please. So when you leave, please could you hand your armband back in. Thank you. Wristband even. Oh, it looks to be lane 4 in the lead here. Lane 4 is Isaac Thompson, all the way from Jersey. He's from the Tigers Jersey. And Isaac turns first in a time of 1:43.10. Turning second is Harry Cox in lane number 3 from Thanet. And turning third, Oscar Collier from Black Lion in lane number 5. And Sue Cobb has just sent in a message, go smash it, Lancing College Summers from Teddy. As she would said, let's go Seagulls. And in heat number 11, touching first there was Isaac Thompson from Tigers Jersey, an official time 2:15.19. Touching second was Harry Cox from Thanet in lane 2, just a smidge ahead of Oscar Collier from Black Lion in lane number 5. As always, these times are unofficial until confirmed by the referee.
Thank you, swimmers. Leave the water by the side, please.
Heat 11, referee.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, we have Matthew Lowther from City of Southampton. In lane 2 is George Barfield from Winchester City Penguins. Lane 3 is Matthew Clark from Eastbourne Swimming Club. In lane 4 is Aaron Bissett from Royal Tunbridge Wells. Lane 5 is Finley Richardson from Guildford City. Lane 6 is Dominic Adams from Wycombe District. Lane 7 is Johnny Ireland from Maidenhead. In lane 8 is Makar Yakono from Portsmouth North Sea. So it looks like lane 4 is Aaron Bissett in the lead from Royal Tunbridge Wells. So Aaron turns first, followed by Johnny Ireland in lane 7 from Maidenhead. And Matthew Clark in lane 3 from Eastbourne Swimming Club. So moving on to the breaststroke, it looks like the lead has been extended in lane 4 by Aaron Bissett from Royal Tunbridge Wells. So it looks like lane 5, Finley Richardson, is moved up into second place, and Aaron Bissett is still in the lead. Looks like he's extended that lead and he's coming in now for the finish in lane 4. So that's Aaron Bissett in a time of 2:12.70, unofficial time. In lane 5 is Finley Richardson from Guildford City, and in lane 7 is Johnny Ireland from Maidenhead Swimming Club.
I have a disqualification to announce in heat number 9 of the boys 200 metres individual medley. The swimmer in lane 8 was disqualified due to a technical infraction. I've also got a message of support just come from on YouTube from Gerard Moran, who said, go, go, Clara Moran. Clara is swimming in this heat coming up, so good luck, Clara. And finally, I have been handed in a mobile phone It looks quite a valuable mobile phone. If you've lost your mobile phone and you can tell me what it looks like and the screensaver on it, I will gladly reunite you with your mobile phone. So I do have your mobile phone at the announcer's desk, but I'd like a description before I hand it back to you, please. Yeah, what's the phone?
It's purple.
Okay, what's the screensaver? Yeah, what's the screensaver? We now move on to event 702. This is for girls aged 11 to 14 years, 1500 metres freestyle. This event is a heat declared winner event and will be swum over 4 heats. Heat 1, referee.
Take your marks.
Could we please have the swimmers for Heat 2 to marshalling, please?
We've got 5 swimmers in this first heat. Thankfully, all the swimmers did turn up to marshalling. So in lane number 2, we have Ruby McGregor from Basingstoke Bluefins. In lane number 3, Miley Choi from Reading. In lane 4, Kira Olney from Atlantis. In lane 5, Cara McCavish from Guildford City. And in lane 6, Clara Moran from Basingstoke Bluefins. All of these girls in the 11 and 12 years age group in this first heat. The good news is this is a heat declared winner event. We're not going to make the swimmers swim a final of this event later on today. So everything to go for in this heat.
Just another reminder of the swimmers for Heat 2 to marshalling, please.
So hello to everyone who's watching on YouTube. I'm just going to catch up with a few messages that have come through. Thank you everyone who has sent messages in. I'm sure the swimmers love to hear them. So first of all, from Amy Seymour. Amy sent in a message, good luck Basingstoke Bluefin swimmers, Ruby, Clara and Emma on their 1500 metres freestyle race. Love from Amy and Brooke. Thank you, Amy. We have a message from Liz Davey. Good luck, Isla from White Oak for the 1500 metres from Erin. And Leanne Hall has said, let's go Isla, go smash it in your 1500 metres from Ruby, White Oak. So in the lead after just over 200 metres, it's a swimmer in lane number 4, if I can count correctly. That's Kira Olney from Atlantis. She's in the lead. Long way to go still. Not quite at 250 metres so far. Turning first at the moment, it was Kira Olney in lane 4. Turning second, Cara McCavish from Guildford in lane 5. And turning third, Marnie Choi from Reading in lane number 3. Clara in lane 6 turning 4th, and Ruby in lane 2 turning 5th. I can just about cope with 5 swimmers. We got a message come through, first of all, from Leanne Hall. Let's go Isla, go smash it in your 1500 metres from Ruby White Oak. And Liz Davey has said good luck to Lily Della from Dartford from Erin. Now I do have the names of the finalists now for the boys 200 metres individual medley. I'll have time to read it through in this heat, so I'll read the names out now. In the boys 11 to 12 years 200 metres individual medley, the finalists in fastest time order are Oscar Earthrow from Lancing College, Charlie Braid from White Oak, Zachary Callanan from Maidenhead, Jake Mock from White Oak, Zachary Maiden from Beausejour Barracudas, Harrison Wilkins from Maidstone, Daniel Lawrence from Staines Swimming Club, and Thomas Noel from Farnham. Those are the names of the 8 finalists, and the 2 reserves for that final are Cooper Robinson from Beausejour Barracudas and Xander Brown from Farnham. In the boys 13 years 200 metres individual medley, the 8 finalists are Makar Yakno from Portsmouth North Sea, Harry Robinson from Reed's School, Ben McDoodle from Wickham District, Harvey Kershaw from Black Lion, Frederick Brown from Guildford City, Regil Bomick from Basingstoke Bluefins, William Atwood from Fareham Nomads, and Teen Alonra Dadar from Maidstone. The 2 reserves for that final are Charlie Cox from Thanet and Charlie Carth from Guildford City. Now in the boys 14 years 200 metres individual medley, the finalists are Finlay Richardson from Guildford City, Lucas Lovell from Portsmouth North Sea, Monty Smith from Wickham District, Oscar Farthing from Thanet, Frederick Dutoff from Guildford City, Adam Amaref from Wickham District, Thomas Melville from Guildford City, and Leonardo Massarini from Brighton. The reserves for that final are Harry Mack from Portsmouth North Sea and Finlay Wood from City of Milton Keynes. And finally, in the boys 15 years 200 metres individual medley, the finalists are Aaron Bissett from RTW Monson, Isaac Thompson from Tigers Jersey, Marcus Haig from Wickham District, Max Morgan from Reed's School, Harry Cox from Thanet Swim Club, Oscar Collier from Black Lion, Johnny Ireland from Maidenhead, and Matthew Clark from Eastbourne. The reserves for that final are Aquiles Bello from Elmbridge Phoenix and Aubrey Armada Bennett from RTW Monson. So, if you have been announced as a finalist and you don't want to swim in the final, you now have 15 minutes from now to withdraw. We've extended the time in this session, so 15 minutes from now, if you are a named finalist or a reserve for the final and you don't want to swim in the final. And just a reminder for anyone who has been announced as a reserve, if you do turn up to the final and a swimmer doesn't turn up to marshalling area and you have presented yourself, then you may well get a chance to swim in the final. So if you are a reserve swimmer and you don't want to swim in that final, please also make sure that you withdraw if you don't want to swim in the final. Otherwise, I will announce the names of any withdrawals for the finals and the replacement swimmers later on in this session. So just under 15 minutes from now if you do wish to withdraw from the final. a message from Leanne Hall. Well done, Jake and Charlie, for making the 200 metres individual medley from Ruby from White Oak. I think Ruby's using Leanne's account, but well done, Charlie and Jake, for making the final. You've done very well to make the regional championship final. Looks like 700 metres done now in lane number 4 for our race leader, that's Kira Olney from Atlantis. After 700 metres, she turned in 9:17.62. So our leader in lane number 4, Kira Olney, has now gone halfway. She's through the 750 metre mark. I would say she's on the home straight now, but she's still got a long way to go yet. So still in the lead, Kira Olney in lane 4 from Atlantis, turning second, Cara McCavish in lane 5. In third place at the moment, Miley Choi from Reading in lane 3. Turning fourth was Clara Moran in lane number 6, and Ruby McGregor in lane number 2 is currently in 5th. Leading by example there, we have a president of Swim England South East in lane 2 doing the lap cards.
Problems in the changing rooms, do you know? Sorry? One of the officials.
What was this?
Lynn, be careful if you're in the changing rooms on your own.
The manager saw Lynn. The manager saw it at the same time, and I think dealt with it. So talk to Craig.
So 1,000 metres gone now for the race leader in lane 4. Less than 500 metres to go. It's still Kira Olney from Atlantis in the lead in lane number 4. Kira did have the fastest entry time into this heat. Her entry time was 27.01. Looks like she's on track for a good time today. And just a reminder to any coaches and team managers who'd like to withdraw any swimmers from the finals, there are QR codes situated around the poolside. If you just scan the QR code into your phone, you can do the withdrawals online. And 400 metres to go now for Kira Olney in lane 4. Catching up though seems to be Cara McCavish in lane number 5, seems to be closing that gap. Turning third is Miley Choi in lane number 3. Turning fourth is Clara Moran in lane number 6. So all of these swimmers have now got less than 400 metres to go. So I do have an announcement of a withdrawal, which does mean that a reserve swimmer is now required for the final. So in the boys 200 metres individual medley final, we do now need Cooper Robinson from Beau Sejour Barracudas. Cooper Robinson, you are now required for the final of a 200 metres individual medley this afternoon. Lane 4, 200 metres to go now. Still Kira Olney in the lead in lane number 4. Turning second is Cara McCavish in lane number 5. And third to turn will be our swimmer in lane 3, Miley Choi from Reading. And then Clara Moran in lane 6 is 4th, and Ruby McGregor in lane 2 will turn 5th. So very much in the closing stages now of this first heat. Message from Harry Robbo says, good luck to Jackie Robbo swimming the 53, the 1500 free. If there are any more withdrawals for 200 metres individual medley, please do make those withdrawals as soon as possible, please. And the merry chorus of whistles means that we've got only 2 lengths to go. So swimmer in lane number 4. She's got about 75 metres to go now. Looks like Kiera Olney is going to win this first heat. And just a reminder of her entry time. Kiera's entry time was 20:27.01. She could well be inside that. Looks to be a great swim for Kiera, so let's see how she does. And coming up to a finish now, Kiera Olney from Atlantis in lane number 4. And she touches in an unofficial time of 20:16.56. That is 10.5 seconds inside her entry time. Well done, Kiera. Cara McCavish in lane 5 touches second, unofficial time 20:24.40. Again, well inside her entry time, about 3 seconds inside. Touching third was Miley Choi from Reading, an official time 20:33.31. That's about 18 seconds inside her entry time. Well done, Miley. In lane number 6, Clara Moran finished in 20:39.12. That is nearly a minute inside her entry time. Her entry time was 21:35.76. Very well swum this morning, Clara. And Ruby McGregor in lane number 2 is still swimming at the moment. Ruby's entry time was 21:42.97. All these girls swimming really well this morning. I do have an announcement. We had another withdrawal from the final of the boys 200 metres individual medley. So, in the age 15 years age group, we now require Aquils Bello from Elmbridge Phoenix for the final. That's Aquils Bello from Elmbridge Phoenix. You are now required for the final of the boys age 15 years, 200 metres individual medley final later on today. And Ruby coming to the finish, and she touches in an unofficial time of 21:57.85. Well done, girls.
Heat 2, referee.
Take your marks.
In lane 1 is Emma Wheeler from Basingstoke Bluefins. In lane 2 is Emily Collins from Guildford City. Lane 3 is Isla Turner from White Oaks. In lane 4 is Anya Singh from Reading. Lane 5 is Amy Langer from Atlantis Swimming Club. Lane 6 is Clea Zafari from Crawley. Lane 7 is Grace Findlay from Amersham. In lane 8 is Tilly Biggs from the city of Southampton. The withdrawals for the 200 IM finals are now closed. So a long way to go, but coming into the first turn is lane 4, Anya Singh from Reading. Closely followed by Amy Langer from Atlantis in lane 5. So we got a message from Amy Moran. Well done, Clara. Great race. Lots of love from Nana, Birdie and Auntie Aileen in Ireland. Nana Hill, Boo Boo and Mummy at home, Alice in France and Daddy on poolside. We are all so proud of you. So it looks like Amy Langer turned in first position there from Atlantis, followed by Anya Singh from Reading. And then Isla Turner from White Oaks was third on that turn. So it's still lane 5, Amy Langer in lane 5 from Atlantis. And in second position is Emily Collins from Guildford.
We've got a couple of messages come through on YouTube that I'm just going to read out. First one's from Amy Moran. It's Go Emma Wheeler from Alice. Well, Emma's in the water at the moment, so she can't hear, but I'm sure she'll enjoy hearing that message when she watches through later on tonight. And we've also got a message, good luck to Ellie McLeod. Lots of love from Steve and all of your brother, including fur brother Baxter. I think Baxter is a dog. Ellie is swimming in the 1500 metres freestyle in heat 3, lane number 8. So it's great to know that your dog is watching you.
So still turning first on that turn was Amy Langer from Atlantis. So just coming in lane 5 with 800 metres to go still is Amy Langer from Atlantis. Closely followed in lane 4 by Anya Singh and Emily Collins in lane 2. And then in 4th position is Grace Finley. And 5th is Clea Zafari from Crawley. So it looks like Amy Langer in lane 5 from Atlantis. She's one of the 12-year-olds. And the other 12-year-old is Grace Findlay, who's in lane 7. All the rest of the swimmers are in the 13 age group. Could we have the swimmers for heat 3 to marshalling, please? That's heat 3 to marshalling. So 500 metres to go, and it's still Amy Langer from Atlantis turning first, closely followed by Grace Findlay from Amersham in lane 7, and Clea Zafari from Crawley in lane 6. So it looks like the two 12-year-olds are leading this heat, lane 5 and lane 7. So 400 to go. Amy Langer's just turned in a time of 14:16.83. And in lane 7, we've got Grace Findlay from Amersham and Clea Safari from Crawley in lane 6 is turned third. So just coming in with 300 metres to go still is lane 5. That's Amy Langer from Atlantis. And still in lane 7 is Grace Findlay from Amersham. Followed in lane 2 by Emily Collins from Guildford. And Clea Safari in lane 6. So 200 metres to go, coming in on this turn, and it's still Amy Langer in lane 5 from Atlantis, closely followed in lane 7 by Grace Finley from Amersham, and in third in lane 6 is Clear Safari, and lane 4
One was 35 seconds slower than the first.
So we should hear the whistles on this one with lane 5 coming in for the whistles on. Looks like lane 7 has overtaken. That's Grace Finley is now in first position from Amersham. Closely followed by Amy Langer in Atlantis in lane 2. And Clear Safari in lane 6, followed by Emily Collins in lane 2 and Emma Wheeler in 5th from Basingstoke Blue Sings. So coming in for the finish is lane 7. That's Grace Finley from Amersham, and in second position in lane 5 is Amy Langer. That's the two 12-year-olds. And then in lane 2, we've got Emily Collins from Guildford, and in fourth position, Emma Wheeler from Basingstoke Bluefins.
Heat 3, referee.
Take your marks.
Oh, in heat number 3, we have 8 swimmers. In lane 1, Lexi May Roach from Lancing College. In lane 2, Daisy Sean Palmer from Atlantis. Lane 3, Evie Worth from Tigers Jersey. In lane 4, Amelia Narchevich from Maidstone. In lane 5, Annabelle Cooper from Wickham District. Lane 6, Isabel Stevenson from Windsor. In lane 7, Sarah Tang from Guildford City. And in lane 8, Ellie McLeod from Woking. Now, as far as the age groups go, In lane 8, we have Ellie McLeod. She is our last remaining swimmer in the 12-year age group. We also have, in the 13 years age group, we have Lexi May in lane 1. We have Daisy Sean in lane 2. Amelia in lane 4. They are in the 13 years age group. And the remaining girls in this heat are in the 14 years age group. That's Evie in lane 3, Annabelle in lane 5, Isabel in lane 6 and Sarah in lane 7. So a mix of age groups, but we will certainly find out the medalists in the 12 years age group once this heat is finished. The 200 metres done so far. It's a swimmer in lane 6 in the lead, early lead there for Isabel Stevenson from Windsor in lane number 6. So, as I mentioned earlier, we do have one remaining 12-year-old swimmer in this heat. That's Ellie McLeod in lane 8. What I can tell you is the positions of the top 3 swimmers in the 12 years age group at the moment. Sorry, it's the 11 to 12 years age group. So currently lying in gold medal position is Grace Findlay with a time of 19:28.80. Currently lying in second in that age group is Amy Langer from Atlantis with 19:29.96, and currently in third place is Kira Olney from Atlantis with a time of 20:16.56. Now Ellie is swimming in that age group, and Ellie is in the water right now swimming over in lane 8. For reference, her entry time was 19:34.55. That's a bit slower than the swimmers who are currently in gold and silver position, but as we've seen earlier, these swimmers have made some great improvements on their times today, so we'll be waiting with bated breath to see just how well Ellie does in this heat. One thing's for certain though, we do know that Grace Findlay and Amy Langer will be receiving medals in this heat. We just don't know what colour it's going to be. And in the 13 years age group, we do have quite a few swimmers left to go in that age group, but currently in third place is Clea Zafiri from Crawley in 19:41.68. Currently in second is Emma Wheeler from Basingstoke Bluefins with 19:39.78. And currently in first place in the 13 years age group is Emily Collins from Guildford City with a time of 19:39.41. So quite a few swimmers to go in her age group. It's actually 5. 3 of those are in this heat and 2 are in the final heat. Well, we've got some messages come through on YouTube. So Jaime Law has said, well done, Sarah, good luck. And Cooper Robinson has said, good luck in the 800 to Zach. We've done 500 metres now, or the leaders have so far, and in the lead at the moment is the Summit in lane number 5. Annabelle Cooper from Wickham District, she turned first. Turning second was Isabel Stevenson in lane number 6. And turning third was Daisy Sean Palmer from Atlantis in lane number 2. The leader's just coming up to halfway in this heat. The leader at the moment is Summit in lane number 5. Annabelle Cooper from Wickham District, she's still in the lead at the moment. And she's turning at halfway right about now. Annabelle Cooper turns first in lane number 5. Turning second, Isabel Stevenson in lane number 6. Both Summers doing very well in this heat. Turning third was our Summer in lane number 2, Daisy Sean Palmer from Atlantis. And keeping our eye over in lane number 8 there on Ellie McLeod. Remember that Ellie is in the 12 years age group. She's the last remaining Summit in that age group, and the time that she would be looking to beat for the gold medal is 19:28.80. Just under 12 lengths to go now for our race leader, so just under 600 metres. If you are watching us on YouTube, feel free to send some messages through. We've had quite a few already this morning, but the Summers love getting them and we do like reading them out. So if you would like to send any messages through, please feel free to send them through. Jaime Law sent in a message. Well done, Sarah. We've got 500 metres to go for us. We're in lane number 5 now. Annabelle Cooper, she has led this race from the start. Just out of interest, Annabelle's entry time was 19:12.73. Doing some calculations in my head, I think she could be on track for a very good time here.
So I'll blow the short whistles, then you take over, bring them on, and then we'll do it. Yeah? Sounds like a plan. Just wave.
They're like, if they're focused, they'll just be staring at their feet or something. Some of them might go.
Seen the folks, John Tripp there as well. You were calling him out, and the different just stare straight down the pool. So as a reminder of the fastest times so far, in the 12 years age group, Grace Findley's fastest time, that was 19:28.80. That's the time that Ellie McLeod will be looking to beat in lane number 8. In the 13 years age group, the fastest time so far was set by Emily Collins from Guildford City. Her time was 19:39.41. So the Summers in lane 1, 2 and 4 are looking to beat that time. We haven't had any Summers so far in the 14 years age group, so the fastest 14-year-old Summer in this heat will be the race leader. We all look like we're on the same page.
Looking very strong there, our race leader in lane number 5, Annabelle Cooper. She's coming up to 200 metres to go now. Got Linda on the end of her lane. So second at the moment is Isabel Stevenson in lane number 6. And turning third is a swimmer in lane number 2. It's Daisy Sean Palmer from Atlantis. So less than 2 lengths to go for our race leader there, Annabelle Cooper in lane number 5. Her entry time was 19:12.73. I think she's going to set a fast time here. Turning second, Isabel Stevenson in lane 6. And turning third in lane number 2, Daisy Sean Palmer in lane number 2. And Annabelle Cooper's coming to a finish now. Great swim from Annabelle. Let's see what time she does. Unofficial time 18:49.65 for Annabelle Cooper in lane number 5. That will put her into the lead in the 14 years age group. And her entry time was 19:12.73. So great swim there from Annabelle. Touching second there was Isabel Stevenson in lane number 6, also in the 14 years age group. Second, Daisy Sean Palmer. Third was Daisy Sean Palmer in lane number 2, 19:10.07. She's in the 13 years age group. So that will put her into the lead in the 13 years age group. And coming up to a finish here in lane number 8, we have Ellie McLeod in lane 8, our final summit of the 12 years age group. She touches in 19:49.62.
Thank you, swimmers. Leave the water by the side, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the swimmers in the final heat of this heat declared event, 1500 metres freestyle. In lane 1, we have Lily Della from Dartford District. In lane 2, Isabella Arundel from Maidstone. In lane 3, Bianca Stavar Albaro from Lancing College. In lane 4, Charlotte Hayden from Wickham District. Swimming in lane 5 for RTW Monson, Abby Smiley. In lane 7, Darcy Arnold from Elmbridge Phoenix. In lane 7 from Tigers Jersey, Elsa Dodds. And in lane 8 from Tigers Jersey, Hannah Sterry. This is the final heat of this heat declared winner event. Good luck, girls. Referee.
Take your marks.
Just that way, because they've gone down a bit.
So after 600 metres, it's still our summit in lane number 5, Abby Smiley from RTW Monson. She's got about a 25-metre lead at the moment. Gone up very quickly. Turning second in lane number 3, we have Albarel Stavar from Lancing College. She's also in the 14 years age group. And turning third was Darcy Arnold from Elbridge Phoenix in lane number 6, and she's in the 13 years age group. So hello to everyone watching on YouTube. We've still got about 100 of you watching right now. So we do have some messages coming up ahead of a boys 800 metres freestyle now. I'm just going to read out a couple of those messages. Steve Drawbridge has sent a message. Good luck, Zachary Freer. We'll be cheering you on. And I've just had a look, and Zachary is actually swimming in Heat 2, lane number 7. Zachary swims for Folkestone. And we've got a message, Cooper Robinson, good luck in the 800 metres, Zach. I think that might be aimed at Zach Maiden, swimming in Heat 2 of the boys 800 freestyle. But if I've got it wrong, just send another message through. And lane 5 still very much in the lead there. I can see she's got 14 laps to go, so 700 metres to go in lane number 5. Looks to be a very strong swim from lane 5. Still in the lead, Abby Smiley in lane 5. In second is Albarel Stavar in lane 3. And now in third position is Hannah Sterry, and she's swimming over in lane number 8. So outside lane doing well at the moment. That's Hannah in lane 8. 500 metres to go now for Abby in lane number 5.
Is that Hannah going to win, is she, or not?
400 metres to go now for Abby in lane 5. She's certainly not dropped the pace off. She seems to now be probably about 30 metres in front now. Turning second, lane 3, Alborel Stavar from Lancing College. Sorry, Bianca Stavar from Lancing College in lane number 3. Turning third, Elsa Dodds from Tigers Jersey in lane number 7. And turning fourth, Hannah Sterry from Tigers Jersey in lane number 8. Teammates there. So we've got about 200 metres to go now for our race leader, Abby Smiley. She's led from the start and she's about 25 metres ahead of a second place swimmer now.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Roger.
Don't thank me, it's got nothing to do with me.
Well, you passed me once. I might do. I need to eat normally today. And that's classed as normal. It is classed as normal.
Coming up to the final 100 metres, we do have Abby Smiley still very much in the lead. Abby is in the 14 years age group and looking at the times to beat, Abby needs to beat a time of 18:49.65 to get the gold medal in her age group. So looking at the time at that split, I think she's well on track for that gold medal. Turning second in lane number 3, we have Bianca Stavar-Abarel from Lancing College. She's also in the 14 years age group. And turning third in lane number 7, Elsa Dodds from Tigers Jersey. She's in the 13 years age group. Now, she's the leader in this race in the 13 years age group. She'll be looking to beat a time of 19:10.07 if she wants to get that gold medal. And I think she could be well on track for that too. And looks to be a super swim from lane 5, last 5 metres to go. Abby Smiley from RTW Monson. She touches first in 18:08.56. She'll be very pleased with that. That's 16 seconds inside her entry time. And if that result is confirmed by the referee, that will give her the gold medal in the 14 years age group. Well done, Abby. Let's have a look. Touching second, lane number 3, Bianca Stavar-Abarel from Lancing College. Unofficial time 18:34.04. I think that will give her the silver medal. And now looking at the 13 years age group. That was very close there. Darcy Arnold and Elsa Dodds in lane 6 and 7. Looks like Darcy Arnold got the touch there. That would give her the gold medal in the 13 years age group. But as always, we will wait for the referee's confirmation of those results before we confirm the medalists. And we will get the names of the medalists to you very shortly. But there were some really, really good swims there, ladies. Well done, super swimming. Well done, swimmers. So that does conclude the swimmers, the swims in the girls 1500 metres freestyle. We'll be able to get the names of the confirmed medalists to you very shortly. You've probably worked them out already, but I will confirm them very shortly. Our next event this morning is event 703. This is the boys 11 to 15 years, 800 metres freestyle. This again is a heat declared winner event. It will be swum over 5 heats. Heat 1, referee.
Take your marks.
So lane 1 is Harry Palmer from Maxwell. In lane 2 is Matthew Van Zyl from Epsom. In lane 4 is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. In lane 5 is Thomas Noel from Farnham. In lane 6 is Alec Malkovetsky from Royal Tunbridge Wells. So all these swimmers are in the 11 to 12 age group. So Daniel Lawrence turning first in lane 4 from Royal Tunbridge Wells. Staines Swimming Club.
So I've got the names of the medalists now in the girls' 1500 metres freestyle. I did read out the 11 to 12 years results already, but just to confirm, the bronze medal went to Ellie McLeod from Woking. Silver went to Amy Langer from Atlantis, and the gold medalist was Grace Findlay from Amersham. In the girls' 13 years 1500 metres freestyle, the bronze medal goes to Daisy Sian Palmer from Atlantis. The silver medal goes to Elsa Dodds from Tigers Jersey in 1842.76. And the gold medalist and the South East Region Champion 2023 in a time of 1842.57 from Elmbridge Phoenix, Darcy Arnold. Well done, girls. Please go to the medal table to collect your well-deserved medals. And in the 14 years 1500 metres freestyle, the bronze medal goes to Hannah Sterry from Tigers Jersey in a time of 1842.71. The silver medal goes to Bianca Stavar-Aboral from Lancing College in a time of 1834.04. And the gold medalist and the South East Regional Champion 2023 in a time of 18:08.56 from RTW Monson, Abby Smiley. Well done, girls. Congratulations. Please do go along to the medal table to collect your medals as soon as possible.
Massive time difference there, isn't there? So just coming in lane 4 is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. He's got 300 metres to go. And in second place, it looks like it's lane 5, Thomas Noel from Farnham. And then lane 3 is Matthew Van Zyl from Epsom. So we've got 200 metres to go after this turn in lane 4. It's Daniel Lawrence from Staines. Looks like Thomas Knoll is going to turn second from Farnham. And Matthew Van Zyl from Epsom in lane 3 is third. In fourth position in lane 6 is Alex Melkowski from Royal Tunbridge Wells. And just coming in lane 2 is Harry Palmer from Maxwell. Just coming in for the whistles now in lane 4 is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. It's got 100 metres to go now. Just turning now in lane 5 is Thomas Knoll from Farnham and Matthew Van Zyl from Epsom in lane 3. So Daniel Lawrence coming in for the last 50. Clear lead from on lane 4 from Daniel Lawrence, going to touch first in lane 4. And Daniel touches in lane 4 from Staines in a time of 10:15.88. That's an unofficial time. Coming in second in lane 5, it looks like it's going to be Thomas Knoll. In a time of 10:38.00. And lane 3 is Matthew Van Zyl from Epsom in 10:45.95. All those times are unofficial. And just coming in for the finish now is Harry Palmer from Maxwell.
Heat 2, referee.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, we have Arthur Martin from Chesham. Lane 2, Zachary Maiden from Beausejour Barracudas. In lane 3, William West from Thanet. In lane 4, Charlie Cox from Thanet. In lane 5, Charlie Braid from White Oak. In lane 6, Theodore Sangomery from Maidenhead. In lane 7, Zachary Freer from Folkestone. And in lane 8, George Beersmore from Black Lion.
We've got 2 different age groups swimming in this heat. So we have, I think we've got 3 swimmers of a 12 years age group. That's Zachary Maiden in lane 2, Charlie Braid in lane 5 and George Beersmore in lane 8. The remaining swimmers of this heat are in the 13 years age group. That's Arthur in lane 1, William in lane 3, Charlie in lane 4, Theodore in lane 6 and Zachary in lane 7. If we can, we will keep you updated on the running order and the positions as this competition progresses. This is a heat declared winner event, so we will try and keep you up to speed on the positions of the swimmers if we can. So after 200 metres, it is Theodore in lane 6 in the lead, turning second Charlie Cox in lane 4, and turning third was Charlie Braid in lane number 5. Still a long way to go yet for these boys. We're coming up to 300 metres now. It looks to be lane 6 now in the lead. Lane 6, Theodore from Maidenhead. Theodore is in the 13 years age group. Yeah, it was lovely. It's all gone inside me. My eyesight is delicious. So as a reminder, in the 11 and 12 years age group, we do have 3 swimmers in this heat. They are Zachary Maiden in lane 2, Charlie Braid in lane 5 and George Beersmore in lane 8. I can tell you that the confirmed leader in the age group at the moment is Daniel Lawrence from Staines. His time is confirmed as 10:15.88 from heat number 1. So in order to get a medal, that is the time that those 3 boys in this heat are looking to beat. They need to beat 10:15.88 to get a medal. In the lead at the moment is Fanet Summer in lane number 4, Charlie Cox.
Oh, look at that throw. Very sweet. How many cats have you got then?
I've got 4.
Four? Do they all get on?
Yeah.
Are they all the same age?
No. Oh,
Anyway, look, did you get where did you do Platinum? You won, did you?
Oh, that's why she's got a medley now.
Well done. Do you know, very sweet actually over there, the president. Get him to present it to you.
Yeah, go on.
Let's see, look, he's
He's ever so nice.
He will present it to you.
Go on. John? John? Oh, look, she's blushing now. Let's have a look at him. Let's keep that. That's a nice one.
Hang on, Jane will put it round your neck. We've got a medal presentation. Oh, sorry, I was going.
So coming up to 2 lengths to go, it's for Summer in lane 4 in the lead. Charlie Cox from Fanet in lane 4. Turning just afterwards, Charlie Braid in lane number 5. And Charlie Braid is in the 12 years age group, so Charlie will be looking to beat a time of 10:15.88. About 35 metres to go in this heat. Looks to be Charlie Cox in the lead. Charlie Cox is going to win this heat, but I've got an eye on the swimmer in lane 5. He is in the running for the gold medal in the 11 and 12 years age group. So let's have a look at what time he gets. Touching first in lane number 4, Charlie Cox in 9:56.83. And touching second, Charlie Braid in lane 5. Charlie swims for White Oak. His time is unofficially 10:00.61, but as he's in the 12 years age group, that should give him the gold medal in his age group. We will confirm that result to you very shortly though. And third in that heat was William West from Fanet in a time of 10:15.55. So one swimmer to go in this heat in lane number 7. That's Zachary Freer from Folkestone.
Heat 3, referee.
Take your marks.
So lane 1 is Ryan Turner from Woking. Lane 2 is Nat Costello from Maxwell. Lane 3 is Harry Woods from City of Milton Keynes. In lane 4 is George Noble from Portsmouth North Sea. In lane 5 is Quinn Coffey from Fareham Nomads. In lane 6 is Edward Williams from Dover Lifeguards Swimming Club. In lane 7 is Lucas Ioane from Guildford City Swimming Club. And lane 8 is Remy Mowbray from Amersham. So there's 4 14-year-olds and 4 13-year-olds so in this heat. And coming in for the first turn in lane 4 is George Noble from Portsmouth North Sea. Closely followed by Quinn Coffey from Fareham Nomads in lane 5. And Lucas Ioana from Guildford in lane 7. So it looks like lane 4 is still in the lead. That's George Noble. And lane 5 is second still. That's Quinn Coffey from Fareham. And Lucas Ioana from Guildford City in lane 7 is third. So just coming up for the halfway mark on lane 4, turning first is George Noble, closely followed by Quinn Coffey in lane 5, and Lucas Ioana in lane 7 is third. So just edging in, still in first place is George Noble from Portsmouth North Sea, followed by Quinn Coffey from Fareham Nomads. And Lucas Ioana in lane 7 is still in third. Just coming in for 200 metres to go now. Looks like Quinn is going to turn first. Quinn Coffey in lane 5. And George Nobles in second from Portsmouth North Sea. And Lucas Ioana in third from Guildford City. So the whistles on this turn for lane 5 is Quinn Coffey turning first from Fareham Nomads, closely followed by George Noble in lane 4 from Portsmouth North Sea, and in lane 7 Lucas Ioana and Remy Mowbray from Amersham. So it looks like there's a battle between first and second and third and fourth in this heat. So it looks like Quinn Coffey is still in the lead on the final turn. So 25 metres to go, and it looks like Quinn Coffey is coming in lane 5. And he touches first in a time of 9:39.09, closely followed in lane 4. Oh, sorry, Lucas Ioana just pipped him there in lane 2. And then George Noble in lane 4.
Heat 4, referee.
Take your marks.
So in heat number 4, in lane 1, we have Ben McDougall from Wickham District. In lane 2, Sam Tedder from Guildford City. In lane 3, Lucas Bryant from Maidenhead. Lane 4, Matthew Stewart from Alton District. In lane 5, Zach Baker from Havant and Waterlooville. In lane 6, Harry Morris, swimming for Havant and Waterlooville. In lane 7, Finn Jackson from Maidstone. And in lane 8, Bo Ashman from Portsmouth North Sea. Again, we've got a mix of age groups in this heat. We have one swimmer in the 13 years age group, and that's Ben McDougall, swimming in lane number 1. He is the last swimmer in the 13 years age group in this event. We have 2 swimmers in the 14 years age group, Lucas Bryant in lane 3 and Bo Ashman in lane 8. And the remaining swimmers in this heat are in the 15 years age group. Now I've just got an update of the results so far. We do have no more swimmers to swim in the 11 to 12 years age group, so I can confirm a medalist to you now, rather than boys hanging poolside. Now in the 11 to 12 years age group, the bronze medal will go to Zachary Maiden from Beausejour Barracudas. Silver medal will go to Daniel Lawrence from Staines. And in the 11 to 12 years age group, the gold medalist and the South East Region Champion 2023 in a time of 10 minutes 00.61 from White Oak, it's Charlie Braid. Well done, swimmers. Your medals should be available for you to collect shortly. So if we now look at the 13 years age group, the swimmer with the fastest time so far is Charlie Cox from Thanet. He had a time of 9:56.83, and there are There's one swimmer in his age group in this heat. That's Ben McDougall from Wickham District. So the time that he's looking to beat will be 9:56.83. So coming up to just under 200 metres to go now. It's somewhere in lane number 3 in the lead. Lucas Bryant from Maidstone, Maidenhead even. He turns first in lane number 3. Turning second, Zach Baker in lane number 5 from Haverton Waterlooville. And turning third, Matthew Stewart in lane number 4. And he swims for Alton District. Got a message come through on YouTube. Can you please announce Let's Go Eagle, also known as Sam Cheddar? I believe that's Sam Tedder swimming in lane 2 in heat number 4. So we have passed that message on. Hopefully Sam will hear this when he listens through on the live stream later. .100 metres to go. Whistles are now coming, and it's somewhere in lane 3 in the lead, Lucas Bryant. He swims for Maidenhead, and he's in the 14 years age group. It looks like all the swimmers now have less than 100 metres to go, very much for closing stages of this heat. .25 metres to go for our race leader. It's Lucas Bryant from Maidstone. He's going to touch first. Touching first in lane number 3, Lucas Bryant from Maidenhead, 9:18.00, his unofficial time. Second is lane 5, Zach Baker from Haverton Waterlooville, 9:25.54. And touching third there in that heat was Harry Morris from Haverton Waterlooville in a time of 9:28.51. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the swimmers in this final heat of this heat declared winner 800 metres freestyle. In lane 1, from Portsmouth North Sea, Oliver Lawson. In lane 2, representing Wickham District, Ethan Wills. In lane 4, from Thanet, Charlie King. In lane 4, from RTW Monson, Max L. Mockadem. In lane 5, from Guildford City, Morgan Davies. Swimming in lane 6 for Wickham District, Rufus Parry. In lane 7 from Guildford City, Finlay Richardson. And in lane 8 from Basingstoke Bluefins, Archie Turner. This is the final heat of the 800 metres freestyle. Referee. Again, in this final heat, we do have a couple of different age groups. So the swimmers in lanes 1 through to 6 are all in the 15 years age group, and the 2 boys swimming in lanes 7 and 8 are in the 14 years age group. The lanes 4 and 5, they're taking an early lead in this final heat, as you might expect. And we got a message just come through on YouTube. It's just, good luck to Morgs. Mum and Dad are waiting at home with some Indian takeaway, bring the gold home. Now, I think that must be aimed at Morgan Davis, someone in lane number 5. I'd quite like to join you for that Indian takeaway, if you don't mind. Certainly seems to be working so far, though, because Morgan Davies in lane 5 is in the lead at the moment. Early days yet, but certainly after 200 metres he's taken the lead. And just while we are in the first part of this race, I'm just going to announce some details of where the swimmers lie in terms of their positions. So in the 14 years age group, the swimmer with the fastest time so far is Lucas Bryant from Maidenhead with a time of 9:18.00. Now, Lucas is in the 14 years age group. There are 2 swimmers left in that age group swimming, and they are in the water right now. They're Finlay in lane 7 and Archie in lane 8. So that does mean that Lucas Bryant is guaranteed a medal. We just don't know what colour that is, and we'll find out in the next 6 minutes or so. In the 15 years age group, the swimmer with the fastest time so far is Zach Baker from Haverton and Waterlooville. His time was 9:25.54. There are 6 swimmers left to go in Zach's age group. So again, need to wait 5 or 6 minutes to find out the result. However, I can now confirm to you the medalists in the 13 years age group, because all of the boys in that event have now swum. So the bronze medal goes to Remy Mowbray from Amersham in a time of 9:45.13. Silver medal goes to Ben McDougall from Wickham District in 9:40.92. And the winner and the South East Regional Champion, gaining the gold medal with a time of 9:39.09 from Fareham Nomads, Quinn Coffey. So well done, boys. Your medals will be available for collection shortly. So halfway through this final heat, it's a swimmer in lane 5 in the lead at the moment. Morgan Davies from Guildford City. He's in the 15 years age group, and the time that he's looking to be is 9:25.54. Turning second was Max in lane number 4. He's also in the 15 years age group. Lane 5 extending his lead there. So Morgan Davies still very much in the lead in lane number 5. He swims for Guildford City and he's got less than 300 metres to go. Turning second was the swimmer in lane number 6, Rufus Parry. He's also in the 15 years age group. And turning third, Max El Mokadem from RTW Monson in lane number 4. We've got 200 metres to go in lane number 5. There's still Morgan Davies in the lead. Very strong swim here from Morgan. Turning second, lane number 6, Rufus Parry from Wickham District. And third at the turn, lane number 4, Max El Mokadem from RTW Monson. .100 metres to go for our leader, Morgan Davies in lane 5. He turned in 7:45.70. As a reminder, the time for him to beat to get the gold medal would be 9:25.54. So it looks like he's well on track for that. Turning second was Rufus Parry in lane 6 and third, Max El Mokadem in lane number 4. The 25 metres to go for Morgan Davies in lane number 5. Very fast swim here from Morgan. And Morgan touches first, 8:52.34. 3 seconds inside his entry time. And that should give him a gold medal in his age group. Touching second, swimmer in lane number 6, Rufus Parry. And touching third, Ethan Wills from Wickham, 9:06.39. And we will wait for a referee's confirmation of that result. Over in lane number 7, Finlay Richardson in the 14 years age group. His unofficial time, 9:12.76. If that is confirmed by the referee, that would give him a gold medal in the 14 years age group. So well done, swimmers. That can now conclude the swimming for this first session this morning. Very well done. We've seen lots of exciting swims today, lots of fantastic performances. We will get the names of the medalists to you very, very shortly for the 800 metres freestyle. Now, in the meantime, I'd like to say a very big thank you to all the volunteers and officials who helped this morning. Officials, once you've handed in your lane sheets to the timekeeper, you are then invited to leave poolside. So thank you very much. Could we please put our thanks together for the referees and their team of officials and to all the other volunteers for this morning. Thank you very much. So just to very quick